welcome to the Lunch with Lexie podcast, the first ever episode. Yay! I know you've been waiting a long time for this. I know my fans have waited a really long time. Welcome to my podcast. I kind of made this podcast as hey, everyone needs to have a little something to watch or to listen to while they eat their lunch, including me. And recently, we've lost Cody Co. And I'm ready to step up. I'm ready to be the dad that steps up for you guys, and I hope you appreciate that. But yeah, I just wanted to do like a quick little first episode just to get the ball rolling. Also, if you hate the way my mic sounds, I do too. I'm on the same boat with you. It's a $10 TikTok shop Bluetooth microphone that I bought because I had one podcast due at 11:59 and it was 10 p.m., okay? I didn't give a fuck. I'm poor, okay? I will get a better mic at some point because now I'm in a field that actually wants me to do recordings and things like that. So I will get to it, I promise. There will be better audio soon. How soon? Don't look at me. I don't have a timeline for you. I'm so sorry. I can't give you that information right now. Anyway, I think the problem is with a podcast like this, I'm going to be doing an audio-only version on Spotify, and then I'm going to be doing the video version over on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, and that's fine. That's fine, ultimately. However, I was one of those people that would get those stupid-ass clips of, like, podcasters clip farming on my TikTok For You page, and I would get them sent all the time by like my family members and my friends, and I was like, personally, I am the last person that needs to have a microphone. I don't have anything to say that someone else hasn't already said. I'm not breaking the world news, okay? I was like, I don't need to do a podcast. I think that's kind of stupid. However, I realized that I do like talking, and this is also a project. So I just have to do what I have to do. I'm so sorry I have to subject you to another Gen Z white girl that enters her 20s not knowing what she wants to do with her life, but she grew up watching other YouTubers and she's like, "Oh, I want to try that." And then it's like her dream career, but then she also like hates being perceived and like she doesn't want to be famous at all. So like whenever she starts getting an audience from this podcast or her YouTube, it'll get like a decent size maybe, and she'll envelop that for a little bit, but then after she sees like one hate comment or one hate post on a TikTok, she'll probably back away from social media, do other things like modeling or something for like 2 years, and then maybe she's off for 2 years, and then she's coming back to make one YouTube video that's like, "I'm back. Hey, I love you guys and the fans." And then I'll probably leave again because the backlash was too crazy, and then I'll just delete my channel. And you'll never see me again. And in about 5 years, you'll see me working at a McDonald's drive-thru. Okay? I was like, I don't want that outlook on my life, you know? But, it might happen. It might happen. You know what? I don't even want to do any introductions. I don't want you guys to know me at all. I think I am just gonna start about what I wanted to talk about today, which is ultimately nothing because I have notes in front of me to like keep myself on track. Because I tend to wander a bit. If I have a story time, it's over, okay? I have some notes of like things I can talk about, which I will ultimately kind of skim over a little bit. I won't explain myself. I'll try not to explain myself as much as possible, but this is just gonna be me talking about what I've been thinking about recently. At least for the first episode. Obviously, I'll have topics later if I do a later. The first thing I have is what it's like creating a podcast, and this shit is way too easy. This is way too easy. I am sitting in my dorm room. I've spent a total of about $10 on this whole podcast so far. And I can upload it whenever the fuck I want, saying whatever the fuck I want. That's so much power for a person. See, I don't like that though. That's so crazy. But it does take a little bit of work. I mean, at least for me, because I'm an overthinker and I have to, like, make things good. But ultimately, this shit's really easy. And it can be people's career. And that really, I wouldn't say pisses me off, But it pisses me off, honestly. This is really easy. All I did so far, I'll break it down for you in case you want to start your own podcast. I got you, girl. I opened a Google Doc. I opened a Google Doc and I titled it Podcast Episode 1 Script, right? And I put the title at the top of my podcast, Lunch with Lexie. And then I put runtime, which is going to be about 5 to 15 minutes. And then I put introduction, which was what you just saw. Yeah, that was all scripted. Yeah, I bet you didn't know. How cool is that? And then I put a topics area and then a wrap it up, but it doesn't say anything under wrap it up. It just says wrap it up. And it's about 100 words. And now I'm here, starting a podcast. So stressful to think about, but I opened the podcasters on Spotify for Creators tab on my Chrome, and then let me tell you how easy this is. I opened the website. It made me log into my Spotify, and it was like, "What's the name of your podcast?" I came up with a name in literally 2 minutes. I was like, "Oh, my name is Lexie. What could go great with the name Lexie?" Oh, lunch with Lexie. Done. Literally did not have a single fucking second thought. That was it. Okay? I put in the title. And then it's like, "Okay, what do you want like your photo to be, like the cover photo?" I'm not, I'm not very artistic, I can't draw for shit. I don't have the utilities to draw for shit. And so I just looked at my camera roll and I was like, "Where's a photo of me having lunch?" So I found a photo of me when I was arguably 2 years old. I have no clue. And it's me at a little table sipping on juice and eating something. I don't even know. The picture is blurry as fuck. And I was like, that works. That works. That took maybe 30 minutes. Probably not, though. Probably shorter. I'm probably over exaggerating that. It was like, "Okay, podcast created. Do you want to upload your first video?" What? That was it? That was it, Queen. That was literally all it took. It's 3 steps. Literally, whenever you open the Spotify for Creators like podcast app, it says 3 steps, and I've done 2 out of 3. This is number 3. Do you know how insane that is to me? I don't know. Am I over exaggerating? Am I overthinking this? Is this not absolutely crazy? That like this could start a career, and it's 2 out of 3 steps. Like what? What are we talking about? But I thought that was a little crazy. I don't know why I thought it was so hard. It's not. No wonder so many people are doing podcasts like in their free time. They talk for about 10 minutes, maybe longer if they want to do like the hour-long episodes. Now, I know that some creators have done like full-on like sets and like themes and things like that, and I get that. That's really cool. However, whenever people do like themed podcasts, if I were to do that, like those like true crime podcasts or like self-help podcast, like where they have like a topic they have to talk about, I don't want to like pigeonhole myself. I want to talk about whatever the fuck I want. I don't want to talk about just XYZ. So I'm just going to talk about whatever I want. I mean, it would be good for me to have a theme so that I can like know what to talk about next time, but no. I'm just going to raw dog this. I don't know how this shit even works. So, I mean, I know how YouTube works a little bit because I've uploaded on YouTube before, but Spotify podcast is a whole new landscape for me. I don't really know what I'm going to do there. Also, podcasting is hard for me because I don't stop moving. For audio listeners, I love you. Love you so much. You guys are the best. However, the video version that will be on YouTube, hi video watchers, I love you. I move a lot. I walk around. I'm currently spinning in my chair. I touch my hair a lot. I'm fixing my glasses. And that audio picks up. Like, me moving my hand. I had to clip my microphone to a fucking remote. To like a remote for like LED light strips. Because I just know that I would be fidgeting with it so much that like it's gonna pick up and you're gonna hear like rattling and shit. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'll have to just get a new mic. Because this is not gonna fly at all. But, we'll figure it out as we go. And I feel like for this podcast, maybe I can talk about like... Because obviously I don't want to sit here with you guys and eat food on the mic, right? Like, especially for like my audio... Oh, I just knocked you out, so sorry. For especially like my audio listeners, I don't want to be like... Like, I don't want to be like all up in your ears fucking around, right? So I think I'm just gonna tell you what I had for lunch today because it's already 6 p.m. for me personally. And I already had lunch if that was not obvious. But I'll tell you guys what I had for lunch today. I had an acai bowl with granola. That was really good. I also put a little bit of bee pollen in there for my girlies that know. And then I also had oh my god, I had a donut because for lunch today I had just woken up, so I had a donut and I was craving one. It was a chocolate frosted donut. And then I had a little bit of what's that one cheese that like rich people have? Like the square cheese that you can just like eat. It's like Cracker Barrel or something. It's not Cracker Barrel. I don't know what brand it is, but it's like that fancy cheese, that sharp cheddar. So I had some of that for lunch today. That was my lunch. Currently I'm sipping on some hot chocolate. I will not sip in your ear. So sorry about that. So sorry for letting you down, I know. But yeah, I'm sipping on some hot chocolate right now before I get dinner. Also, if for audio listeners that can't see, it has got exponentially dark in here because it's now nighttime. Can you see me now? Can you see me? Audio listeners are like, bitch, no. Like, is it good? Awesome. I think I want to do one last topic because I am getting close on time. I think ultimately with my media degree, it's not a media degree. I don't know why I said that. With my media analytics degree and having to do media stuff, I know I'm going to be in like on camera and like not even like in my future career, just like at college in general. I know I'm going to have to be like on camera and doing this type of thing. New digital age. I get it. I understand it, but it's like my worst fear. Like I'm literally majoring in it and I'm like, this is too much. I can't. Like I can't make a YouTube video. Fuck you. Like that's like my dream is to like do that type of stuff and then once I get to it, I'm like, no, I don't want people to perceive me. What? No. I've always kind of cared a little bit about my digital footprint cuz obviously I'm a person that grew up on social media and had Twitter by the age of 12, which is so crazy. I really gave a fuck about my digital footprint so bad. I mean, there's some stuff out there that's probably crazy. I haven't looked, because I have the most basic name in the whole world. However, I also don't say my name on social media as much. I say like maybe my first name, but like this is a nickname, obviously. But yeah, my digital footprint with college is probably gonna be so fucked up because they want me on camera all the time. And like that's fine. Like y'all are trying to get me canceled. I'm sorry. And like obviously it's like, oh, just like don't say some fucked up shit. But they want me on camera, they want me talking for an assignment. They want this posted to the public worldwide web. Y'all are gonna get me canceled. I'm starting to understand why people who are influencers now are getting canceled by like age 25 for stuff they did in college. I'm starting to understand. Because they just want me everywhere, posted all over publicly. It's like, shit, dude. My name's out there. I just gotta do what I gotta do. And honestly, if I'm being real with you guys, I am getting short on time. And I know. My runtime has to be minimum like 15 minutes, which I'm sure my professor would not care if this went over 15 minutes. If you're my professor and you're still listening to this, shout out to you for real. That's insane and love you, King. But also, thank you to the listeners. Thank you to the viewers. Thank you to anyone who watched this, listen to this. I'm so sorry I had to just talk your ear off for about 15 minutes. You're a brave soldier. I really appreciate that, especially with this ass audio that I will hopefully be getting fixed soon because I think I'm gonna have to use this podcast more frequently in college. So if you liked this, leave a like if you're on YouTube. If you like this on Spotify, I don't really know how Spotify podcasts work exactly because I just like listen to an episode and then I don't touch anything else. So I think you guys can follow me. I'm just gonna guess what you guys can do. I think you can comment if you liked it. I don't know if you can like a episode. I don't know how this works. We'll get there together. We'll go through this journey together for sure. But I appreciate you guys for listening today. Thank you for listening to me talk a little bit. This is a great first episode. It's pretty short, I know. I didn't want to get too deep into a topic and talk about it for hours. So I just wanted to kind of set the foundation a little. All right, I think that's it for today. I don't really have an outro or like a catchphrase yet, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, thank you again, and I'm not gonna tell you the next time I'm gonna see you because that's scary. I don't know. I'm just not gonna do that. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.